Hey, Belinda. How you doing? As you can see, we have a white cloud lump. And she's purring because she thinks I'm talking to her. Don't you? How you doing this morning? Happy Wednesday to you. Happy wonderful Wednesday. Hi, Dawn, Laverne. Stay, you gotta stay over here, baby. Can't get near the keyboard. Hi, Falcon. How you did you get your mail, Falcon? Hi, Keeks. No, can't go to the keyboard. um, how y'all doing this morning? Hi, Kat. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. I know. I know. Not yet. Okay. Maybe today. Lisa W. Lisa W got her happy mail. Let's see. All right, you have to stay still, baby. You're just like all over the place. Oh, I see we got our counter, our clicker back. It came back up after we stopped streaming, and I said, "Oh well, we got over 400 likes. I guess they fixed the clicker, or 400 views rather." Hi, Christina, CK. Well, shout out CK in a little bit. She's trying to get up over 800 on her show, on her stream, or her channel. Let's see. Hi, Tori. How you doing, Tori? Good to see you. You're just like really rambunctious. You're rolling this morning. Roll. At least you don't have the zoomies. No zoomies. You got your happy mail, Christina? Good. Uh, let's see. Dharma. Hello, Dharma. Judy O. Good to see you. Trying to catch everybody. Don't forget, guys, if you're talking to me, put it in caps. Put it in caps if you're talking to me so I can see it quickly or easily. Because I look away and I look back and the whole chat's different, So, and I can't just sit and scroll chat for 3 hours. I mean, I could, but y'all be really bored with that. Hi, Janet. How you doing, Janet? Have you read any more of the book? I have not read any more of the book. Well, I'm up to. I think I'm up to where you left off, chapter 33 or whatever it was, 35, whatever. So, hi, Karen. My camera is jiggling a little. Okay, I've got to move that over just a tad because it's touching something that's making it jiggle. Let's see. Let's see, got your fabulous. Oh, you got your pandas there. Okay, good. You're welcome. You're welcome. So, yeah, I thought we might collage out of the new B book. Unless y'all have something you'd rather do, I thought let's see, let's move this back a little here. Let's adjust. Let's do a little adjust there. And when she jumps down, I'll readjust the lighting. She's sucking the lighting out of the room. Okay, let's go ahead and get in. There you go. I think we could. Where we go? There we go. Let's see. I wanted to get to the camera. Where's the camera setting go? My camera setting went away. Let's see. Hang on. Let's see if I can get it back. Where'd it go? There it goes. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Deb E. Haven't read any more. Okay. Then I don't feel so bad, Janet. Hi, Katie. Kathleen. Let's see here. So yeah, and I made a couple Easter cards yesterday for giveaway, and of course I'm going to give away some more of the bookmarks. These bookmarks that I got at Books a Million last weekend. So we'll give away some of these again today as well. So I got that over here. What else do we have going on? I got my little Easter bunny sitting here. Takes up a lot of space, so I'll leave him there for a minute. Let's see. Tori, I hope you're doing okay. Missy, hi, Missy. Um, who else? So yeah, so what's everybody working on today or this week? Are y'all starting a new, today's April 1st? Are y'all starting any new April 1st projects? I don't know, I don't know what all, I'm sure there's some, what do you call it? Challenges going on online. Let's see. Okay, I think I've caught up with everybody. Thanks everybody for coming in this morning. I think we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna collage out of the bee's knees. I wanted to kind of at least do the layouts and get them ready. And so I thought maybe I'd do one or two large ones and maybe a couple small ones for giveaways, maybe next giveaway next week. So yeah, this one I have some, I did put some white paint on this one. But I don't need it, but I'm going to cover it up. But I don't know what I had planned on it. But anyway, so yeah, so I got some discs here to work on. And you're good, Tori? Good. I made epoxy resin stuff and I crafted a book. Started another book. You crafted a book with epoxy? I'm not following you, Falcon. Do you have it on do you have I didn't ask you, do you have a Instagram account, Falcon? Do you have an Instagram account we can see stuff you do? Let me know. I got a couple other people to shout out here. No, three things there. Well, how do you make an epoxy book? Can you want to tell us a little about how you do that? Made resin and start, yeah, but how do you use the resin on a book? I mean, like, are you altering the cover? Are you altering a cover with resin? Or are you actually making a book out of resin? Let's see. See if you listen. Okay, I just don't know how how you make the resin books. I thought maybe if you want to tell us how you make resin books. Okay, let me show y'all some things that three separate things. You made a book, you made resin, and you started a new book. Gotcha. Okay. Sorry. I get it now. Separate things. All right. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah, yay, I got it. Andy's making address pages for her address journals. I thought that was all like one thing. One thing, Falcon. Sorry. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I guess my eyes are watering now. Let's see. So, Brooke, I don't see Brooke here, but she did send me some pictures of her color book pages. So I told y'all, either email either email me y'all's work or message it to me on Instagram for Wednesday shout outs. Okay, so here's some of Brooke's. Let me let them load here. Okay, so I don't know what book this is. I don't know if she said, but Brooke did some color book pages here. I'm not sure what book this is out of. It doesn't look familiar. Let's see if that one will load. There it goes. Let me make sure she said coloring book, or did she just say coloring? Let's see. All right, let's go back and look. Most recent color book pages. Yeah. A watercolor wash, let it dry, and then redraw the black lines. And then add any remaining pencil or marker work. Okay, let's show one more again. So there we go. So she watercolors it, then goes back over the lines. So it's kind of like redrawing over it. That's pretty cool. That's a clever technique. So that's cool, Brooke. Deb E is coloring in her Kirby books after seeing yours in the stream last week. Well, and I left out one of my Kirby books to work in, so I do need to, get back into my Kirby. But I say I need to get back into my Kirby, my this one, that one, this one. We got so many. It's you just can't do them all. Hi, Asa. So yeah. So that was Brooke with an E. Hang on, let me see here. And Asa's done a new color book page. I'm not sure what book it's out of, but here's one of Asa's new ones. She does stunning work. Look at that collar, guys. Look at that collar. Isn't that beautiful? And those eyes. So good, Asa. Lovely. Stunning. Then let me see. Terry Brett. And y'all have to go over to Terry Brett's to see it better. Let me see here. Because she writing and everything. Let me see. Hang on, let me find it. So Terry's not going to be here today. She has things she has to do, of course, but she's doing the prompts, guys. So it's a distraction, and y'all, don't feel like you can't message her and give her some encouragement, and also Raul too. Oh, you're welcome. There's also there. And hi, Justy. So Terry Brett is Terry Brett 3. And see, it's not going to want to focus. But the prompts were pen, ink, skull, starfish, bug. So, and we just gave her these on Monday. So we got the little starfish saying, so we use that as a mask and scare people? Oh, this is going to be such fun. The starfish, and then she's got the bug drawing with pen and ink, a skull over here, and it says, I know. I bet they all scream and run away. She's got the little ink over there. She just does such awesome little illustrations. And her little faces are so expressive. So Terry, good job. Good job. Y'all follow Terry Brett 3. She's just does oh, you did a Camilla Del Recco, Christina? Hang on, it's Denise. Hey, you're on speakerphone. I just started streaming.
Good morning, Bibs and Mom.
Hey, you heading to work?
I am, and I wanted to call and tell everybody, especially Janet, that I really, really enjoyed my scabby, even though I didn't picture it all. It's not been made public.
Yeah, but today's April 1st, so you wanted to let Janet know?
And all the people who sent me stuff, I've used all of it. I sent you a picture last night.
Oh, well, I'll look for it.
From England sent me an envelope, which I used a little bit of it, and a little bit of Terry's cards. And, of course, Janet sends me stuff, so I put a lot of her things in there and all the stuff that you got me. It was just fun. So much fun. And even though I don't qualify for the, drawing contestant, whatever.
Yeah.
Prize you can get. It's just so much fun.
And that picture's good, Denise. I'm going to show it right now. So here, y'all know, and I don't know which prompt she put on this page, but I'm going to zoom in here on your page, Denise. So here's one of Denise's pages she sent me this morning. It's got a lot of stuff on there.
It's busy.
Yeah, but you know what? That's what, like Janet, she puts a ton of stuff. I see that paper in the background, that clear paper. Yeah.
It's a pocket. That's a pocket, the stripe part of it.
Oh, that's a pocket? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I slid a bunch of stuff in there.
Oh, that's awesome, Denise.
Well, I really had fun doing it. I really did. And so, I've been too busy to really post and number all the prompts and everything, but
well, everybody's saying hi to you. Everyone's saying good morning. Hi, Laverne. And Laverne saying, Janet goes, that's so awesome, Denise. Keep enjoying doing it.
I do. I love it. I love it so much. And I've got so much candy stuff. I can't wait to put it all in the book. And I'll show it one day.
Yeah, you'll come down and I see you have little tabs too. You have some tabs there.
That came with that Jane Davenport.
Oh, the book that you're working out of. Yeah. Right. Okay.
It works perfect because it was so bright. You know, it's kind of candy.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope you have a great day. Did Cameron go home last night?
He did. He napped.
Yeah, he napped and left.
Okay. Well, he did come over. He came over and hung out with me, of course, and then he lay down and he had worked all day the day before, and then he helped his friend pack up and move some stuff because their lease was up yesterday.
Okay.
And so he was he was so busy.
Yeah.
We ate. I fed him lunch, and then he was like, I'm gonna go lay down for a minute. So he went to my bed,
laid down and took a nap.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I love.
They're gonna come down. They're gonna come down Sunday, and we'll grill out hamburgers. And your dad said if it rains, he'll just make spaghetti.
It's Easter. You have to make ham.
No, we're not gonna go make ham. We're gonna either have hamburgers on the grill and my potato salad, or if it rains, we'll have spaghetti.
Sounds
good. Okay.
Well, have a great stream.
All right.
I will talk to you soon.
All right, honey. Love you.
Okay, love you too.
Bye. Oh, that was nice. That's really I like her Scabby page that she shared. Thanks y'all for talking to her. She loves her Scabby. I'll tell you, she just doesn't have a lot of time. But so yes, with her new job and just moved into a new apartment. So yeah. But she's doing well. We don't deserve Denise. All right. So let's see. I showed Terry's. I showed Brooks. I showed Oss's. Tina is not going to be here today. So I told her, I said, don't even, you go she's slammed. And I said, you just go to bed. So anyway, so Tina's not going to be here. So, thank you. Thank you, Cheshire. And let me go look over here, Debbie. Debbie, did you want me to show something? Let me go look. Hang on. We're going. We're heading over there. Let's see. All right, let's see what Debbie's got done. Oh, I think I showed that last on Monday. So I think Kat's just putting your link in. Unless you got this message to me. I don't see a message. Yeah. So, okay. Let's see. Hi, Rainbow Griffin. And then I think if CK is still here, y'all, there she is. Y'all go follow CK. She's trying to get over 800 subbies. She's almost there. What are you at? About 780 something, Chris? Something like that. That was as of yesterday or the day before. I'm not sure how many you got today. So y'all go over and if Kat wants to put a link in, you have $7.99. Okay, one of y'all go over there and follow Chris. We can try to get her up to 1,000. Let's try to get her over 1,000. $7.99. So y'all go over and follow Chris, and she's a teacher in Mexico, and she's been doing some awesome coloring lately. Some really awesome color. If y'all like coloring, she's been doing that lately. And so yeah, y'all go follow her. $7.99. Yeah, okay. She said 1,000 is the goal. Yeah. Yeah, but a lot of us probably already subbed, but if y'all are new or if you're watching the recording, y'all go, Kat just put a link in right there to her channel. So go follow her and let's get her over 1,000. I'll keep my little note and we'll shout you out again on Monday, Chris. We'll have to get you over 1,000. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I've been working on trying to get over 30K. It's like 50. I'm about 50 from 30K. So if y'all watch this, because I know we don't get a lot of comments here. We comment here so much. But if y'all want to help me get over the 30K hump, we're almost there. So yeah. Let's see. Do I have your IG? Message me on Instagram, Christina. I may or may not. I think I've shown something on your Instagram before. You have to message me on Instagram because names are not the same here as they are there. Hi there, Riri. Hi, Zinjin. Said hi to Laverne. Who else am I missing? Let's see. Yes, happy hump day. And it's April Fool's. We're not doing any April Fool's jokes, but it is April Fool's. And and don't forget now, today's the last day of the Scabby Hunt. To tell Janet if you have at least 90 of the prompts done to get entered in the drawing, which she will pick somebody on Monday stream, on her stream. So y'all need to make sure and let Janet know if you haven't already. Message her on Instagram and let her know, or you can email her and let her know that you have got at least 90 prompts done so that you can get in the drawing that for everybody that completed. Okay. Oh, you like my pink? I have different watch bands, but it is a little bit of work to switch out I watch bands. So I don't do it very often. I just usually leave the black one on. But because I wanted it to all be, Easter. And I did go back over my nails so they have a fresh coat of Easter colors. So yeah. Okay. Let me see who else I've missed. Joyce. Let's see. Thank you, Justy. All right, guys. So I thought I got the new bee book. I got the new bee book. And I showed it on Monday, but I'm going to go ahead and show it again real quick. And I thought I'd at least get some layouts done. Lay out if y'all want to see some more of my discs, I show them all the time, but they're in the other room. And then I thought I'd make a couple small ones for giveaways, maybe give them away next week. Today we're going to give away some of the bookmarks, and I'll show you my Easter cards here in a minute. I made 4 Easter cards for giveaway. So if you would like, oh, now I got lemon water hiccups. An Easter card, then participate in that giveaway. Okay, so let's see. There's Kat putting in the book, the Collage Soup book. So let's go ahead and flip through it and look at it, and then we'll, if something strikes me, I'll go ahead and pick it out. I love this. I don't like. It looks like she has a rash. It looks like she had got stung by some bees. I have to cover up the rash. Let's see, Zinjin, did I say hi to you? So anyway, and I really like this one too. It doesn't have a lot of bees in it. I'd have to put more bees, extra bees or something. So, and I do like that bee. I like her. She's very bee-esque. She's very bee-esque. And this one too. I do like this one with the little glasses. I think I would put some space in that. What's on the back? I'm going to pull this one. I want to do I'm going to lay out 2 large ones and a couple of small ones. She doesn't have enough bees. She needs some more bees. Let me just keep looking here. I do like her. Here comes Malibu. Now these kind of look like a set, don't they? These could be a set. These 2 right here. 2 of them that go together, just like my ones that I did over the weekend that I showed you, the Mona Lisa. And let me show it. They're in the other room, so I don't want to go up there. Malibu's going to take over my chair. Come on, you can come back up for a minute. When I start gluing, though, you got to get down. All right, let's see here. Let me go over to come on, you can come up for a minute. So let's see here. Here's the two of them. Let me see if I can turn it side. There we go. So there's the two of them together. They're on Instagram. That doesn't show it very clearly. Let me try to do the separate ones. Here's so, and they're this size. They are this size, 14-inch rounds. This one. And again, it's flashing out weird colors. You have to go over there and look at it. But that one and this one. Let me just go get them. Let me just go get them. Hang on. Okay, and I grabbed the two smaller bee ones that I have done. All right, so I did these last weekend. So you can see there, it does want to flash out. So did this one. Let's turn the bright. Malibu, you're going to have to get down. You're flashing out my camera. She's flashing out my camera with her white fur. So this one. And then this one. So yeah, did those two last weekend. And then these I did a few weeks ago, maybe a year ago. I don't remember. But these are 9-inch discs, and they're all on Instagram. So did this one and this one. Okay, so yeah, we did those on, I think we did those on stream, those two little ones. All right, okay, so Malibu, I got this huge chair that I got just for you. So you're going to sit down here on the chair. There we go. If you don't like the big chair, you'll have to just go find someplace else to lay. I got one of those pink chairs that the arms lay out. So she has a whole seat next to me on either side of me. Okay, so let's see. I do like that, and I do like this because they just, and I'm going to cut them out. So it's not going to be exactly this. I'm going to cut them out and do my own backgrounds and everything. And they'll just be part of it. Like this one's here. This one would be over on this side. And then we'd have other things going on. So I do like those, but let me just keep looking here because I also want to pick two small ones. Let's see. Who am I missing? So I had a Tori. Oh, thanks, Christina. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I'm just kind of looking and thinking. They look too sad. I don't like those glasses. The glasses, I don't know. I just don't like the glasses. She's pretty. I do like her. I've got to find something about, this to fit on here. All right, let's see. Because these are a lot of big faces, which is fine. But I don't know. We'll get toward the back. They'll probably have some smaller ones. There, look, a queen there, Janet. Look how they did the wings there. That's kind of cool. I love me some collage suit books. Y'all know. See, there's all kinds of other things, too, to go with. I'm hoping there's some smaller faces. I don't know if these are cute. The little babies. Maybe some baby bees. And I could color them. What do y'all think? The baby bees? Or is that are they kind of creepy? Are they kind of creepy? Let's see. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kat, putting my IG in there. It doesn't have to have a face. Not everything has to have a face. Although, this one's kind of cool. That would fit on there. And she would fit on there. That would be 2 of them. What do y'all think? This one and this one? This one's kind of a creepy, cool one with the mask. All right, so let's see. Let's pull these 2. Okay, for the little ones, but let me keep looking. Or do I like her better than her? Well, I kind of like her because of the big wings. Although I like her face better. Maybe we'll switch out her face. Maybe we'll put her face. I think we'll do that. This one's just, I don't know. You just get to pick it when you're doing it. You get to pick yourself what you want. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to use her face on this girl. All right. Let's see. And I'm going to go back through and pick some other things. Like I like this. I like these beehives. And I can sacrifice this page because I do like that. Okay. For the other disc. Okay. So there we go. So we got to start. So let's go ahead and start cutting and arranging. Cutting and arranging. Are y'all still with the tour? Oh, let's see. I think they're cute. Keek said, put a bee on the body. Yeah, well, I'm going to go back through. This is just an initial. Let's see, baby. Just lay down there. Lay down. This is just an initial, lay down here. So I do like this wing, but I'm going to cut that bee off there. Okay, so just give me a minute. I got to get the smaller scissors. Get more accuracy. Here we go. So yeah, and I'm going to do some bookmark giveaways, and we'll do. I got some Easter cards, and y'all can talk about what y'all are working on. Shout yourselves out. Y'all are allowed to shout yourselves out. Don't just come here just to do that when we don't even know you and come in. There's Arlene. Arlene's been doing some awesome Easter cards on Instagram. And I don't make cards. They're more like postcards, kind of like how I did the St. Patrick's Day ones, kind of like that, kind of like some little framey things. But Arlene makes some actual real cards that are really cool. So y'all go follow Arlene and see her cards. All right, let's see here. What do I want? And I don't necessarily keep everything here either. I'll trim it down or cut around or cut out different things. Let's see. I want that flower a little bit, not so. I don't know if I like this bee and that. Oops. Oh, there we go. I don't know if I like that bee or not. I think I'm going to cut this bee off and maybe put a different bee in there. He has a kind of a, like, I'm going to attack you kind of look on his face. So we'll save him for something else. Look. He looks mean. Let's you hold your breath when I tear paper. Well, and a lot of times, I just tear paper because you can blend it in when you paint something in. It blends easier if you have it torn, or you can fussy cut and lay it on top of it, and then you don't have to worry about blending edges. You've cut the edges. So either way, just depends on what you're going to do. I don't like those look like legs. Let's cut that off. You can do both, and I usually do a combo of both. We'll keep that wing. We'll keep that one there. And see, some of this, like this right here, that's a good paper for the desk journal, leftover scrap journal. So, and I cut pretty fast, so you shouldn't get too bored. So, all right, let's keep that wing. I'm going to cut that little leg that looks like it's sticking out of her face. And we're going to cut that bee off right there. We'll keep that bee. That's a good bee. To be or not to be. That's a good, like the wings. I like those wings. Malibu has decided to lay next to me on the chair. So, yeah. All right. So are y'all working in? And I know Tina's not here, and she's the one that enabled me on that new Leon's Journey color book. I did start in it. I did start in Leon's Journey. Where do you put all your discs? I have racks. I have a mural room and a color book where I keep my color books, and some of my art books are in there. Most of my other art books are on big shelves downstairs, but I do have a few shelves in that room, the next room over, that has art books, all my scrapbooks, I have a whole bookcase full of scrapbooks, and then my all my color books. My color books are in that room too, and so it's a mural room. It's been a mural room since Cameron was little, and he helped me decorate. He would help me pick pictures out of the James Christensen fairy land or fairy tale, not fairy tale. I forget the name of the book. Anyway, he'd help me pick pictures out, and we'd do them giant pictures. So we might have a little picture. I've shown it before, my mural room, and then I have huge murals in that room. Well, in one big space in a corner, there's just some clouds and not anything really there, just some clouds and some landscape. So I put plate racks, probably about 10 plate racks. And on the plate racks, I can put probably about 4 or 5 of these each because they're not that thick, right? And I can put them, so I hang them on the wall. That's what what I was getting at is I hang them on the wall in the other room, in the mural room. So okay, let's see here. Let's go with this, and let's just keep going here because I want to get them all cut out, and then we'll start playing with more elements. So yeah, but I really like this B book. I like the B book, this collage suit B book, when she had it as just an e-book a couple weeks ago. And I said, well, I don't do the e-books, but maybe she'll put it on regular books on Amazon. And she did. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Emily, because I really like it. And I bought it immediately as soon as I saw the B book in paper. So let's make this one kind of rounded here. I think I'm going to get rid of that flat. Well, I think I'm going to get rid of that flat. Well, I say get rid of it. I'm going to cut it and move it around, move it somewhere else. Because I do like that flower, but I think I'm going to move it somewhere else. Okay, see, these pieces here are good for the desk journal, the scrap journal. If I don't use them, are we zoomed in? Are we good on as far as camera? Let's see. Devin, who else am I missing? I have Belinda and Lisa. Thanks everybody for being here. I do appreciate it. If y'all are new or lurking in the background, I stream every Monday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. And I've been doing it I'm in my 16th year, 4 years on Ustream, and then 12 years over here on YouTube. So yeah. Let's see, I don't like that little bit of green. Right, let's move that. Don't be afraid to cut things off that, that just, I don't like that way that looks, or I want to round this wing off, or, just cut it down how you like. So does anybody want to talk about what they've been reading lately? Janet and I were still reading that mystery that we neither one like, but we're just determined to get through. If it had been just me, it would have been a DNF, but Janet and I are reading it together, so we've determined we're going to finish it. But neither one of us are crazy about it. So, and it's not very often that I get a book that I just really say, I don't really want to finish this. But we're finishing it. Let's see. Hi, Messy Paladai. How you doing? Let's see. Brooke with an E. Brooke, I showed your pages that you did earlier at the beginning of the stream. Let's see. Let's see, Lisa O'Sullivan, are you new? I don't know if we have 3 or 4 Lisa's. So let me try not to move Malibu too much. I'm spinning my chair. That's the only thing about her laying on this chair with the big arms on either side, you know, the arms that flip down, is that if the chair spins real easy. And I spin because I'm moving over here, I'm moving over here. And so when I turn facing the computer, she goes up under the desk. Let me show you. So this is what the chair looks like. And this is what it looks like with the arms laying down. This is in my room here. So you see these arms? That's a full cat can fit on that. And she's laying on it now. But when I spin, there's my table right here. When I spin, see how this is kind of going up under there, up underneath the table? She goes up, she spins up under the table. Oh, let's see. Shannon, Yvonne. So she's like, okay, she's working with me. She is going up under the table and not running off, jumping off. I guess she's feeling like because I'm talking so much, she thinks I'm talking to her. So she's okay. So I think, and I'll probably, just you cut things off if you don't want them there. So I got this one and this one as far as the two main figures there. And then I do want to somehow put these hives here somewhere in the back of them. So I got two of these. So let's go ahead and use these. Then we'll do the two little discs. The little discs, I'll do a giveaway next week with those. So let's see what's on the back here. A little color there to put in the desk journal. Let's see. Okay, I don't see anything else in caps. I'm gonna keep cutting here. I guess I could move up here a little bit instead of way back at my body. So I just thought because I like this book so much and I want to use it, I said, let's use it. Okay, there's a little piece of a bee there. I'm going to keep that. Here's one. I'll have to maybe take a minute to glue some of the scraps in the desk journal so you can see if we have any paint or anything. I don't know how far we'll get. Like I said, I have not planned this out. I've not laid it out. We're doing it now as we speak. I do kind of want this other flower that I cut off of her. I just didn't like where it was placed. So maybe we'll cut that out. And so yeah. I don't know that we'll finish these. Well, I know we won't finish 4 of them today. All right, so I think this just needs to kind of go over. Instead of just like right there on top, I kind of want it over there. Just kind of like a little cluster of flowers there. Okay, so there's that one. Now let's see here. How do I want these? Do I want them? I'm not sure yet. I'm going to want them in there so you can tell what they are. This one, I need to kind of trim that down a little. Don't be afraid to cut things down or off or, I think I want this one here. I want that behind here. And this one's a little smaller. Let's see. So we have a start here. What do y'all think? Aren't they cool images? And then on her, she has like yellow, like it looks like coagulated honey. And I'm gonna probably make those starry sunglasses. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so now with the two little ones, and again, I want to do giveaways of these next week. Let's see how I can fit them on here. I got to make room for, where's that head? We cut out extra head. Where'd she go? Uh-oh. We lost her head. It's gone. Where did it go? Okay. I might have to find another one if I can't. I don't know. Let's see. Did it get it mixed in over here? Don't know where it went. There it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and tack this down on her body before we get too far in, because we'll lose it. We don't want her to lose her head. I just don't like this face as much, like that. So we're gonna put this head on her. See, doesn't that look better? Would have you ever used stickers on your disc? Stickers? Oh, stickles. I have, but the thing about it is, if you varnish, you lose the stickleness of it. The stickles, if you varnish, because I use the gloss varnish over, on it. I've done it a couple of times, and I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way the stickles. Now you could, after you varnish it, put some stickles on it if you wanted to. But then, the stickles is subject to whatever. It's not varnished in. So I don't really like stickles on the discs because of that. Because when I varnish it, you lose the shine, you lose the glitter. It's just, yeah. All right, so now let's see keep her head right there. Let's see. Oh, well, maybe I should just go ahead and tack. Let me get my little glue stick out here. Just to tack it on there for a second. We're going to use golden matte medium, but I just want to kind of just stick it on there so I know. Okay, that big flower is going to have to go. This one up here. Snip. All right. All right, let's see. I'm going by where the wings are here to fit it on here. All right, think about there. Wings. I'm just looking at the wings. Okay, let me get a pencil. Call that little? Call what little? The disc? Is this a little disc, you mean? Okay, I got something there. And I might cut some of this out as well. I'm just getting the size of the disc on here. And of course, you'll know I'll either put a gold edge or a silver edge on all the discs. They always get a gold or silver. Okay, I don't know if I need anything. Let's just trim that down right now. Okay, so we got this. And I think I'm going to cut some of that out, like the bottom half under the wings. I'm going to trim this out. Oh, the glue. I was being funny. Belinda, just like my tiny attacher. Y'all have seen my tiny attacher, right? Hang on. All right, Malibu just went under the table. Because I spun around. Here's my tiny attacher. Oh, she's still there. I spun her out from under the table and she's still laying there. Okay, let's see here. All right. Don't know if I want those. Maybe. Okay. All right, so we got this one going. Needs to be trimmed down just a little bit here. Too much hanging over the edge. Let's see. Just turn it over and trim. And I could do this after I glue it too, but I'm trying to get a kind of accurate circle. There we go. All right, so there's that one for a start. We had so small things. All right, so now let's do this one. Okay. Let's go a little on the inside of that circle. It's just a little, you know. I'm going to get a half a B out of this one. All right. Trim this down. Scraps here. All right, let's see what we got here. I think on this one, we're going to, I'm going to cut this out here. You know I'm going to have black paint in outer space. Y'all know they're going to be bees in space. Let's see. Let me fix my camera. Move it forward and down just a little. There we go. There we go. And let's see. Let me brighten it up just a little. There we go. All right, let me see if I'm missing anything. Scrolling back, have you a small thing? Okay, got that, got that. I'm looking for anything in caps. Yeah, you can get these little wood discs, guys. At I get them at Hobby Lobby. They're packs of 3, and wait till they go on sale, 40% off, like every other week. And so wait till they go on sale. They're not expensive, really. I mean, I think the pack of 3 this size, I think, is less than normal price is $10. And then when it's 40% off, you know, you get it 40% off that. So it's like $6 for 3 of them. And the larger ones, and that I get, these are the 6-inch. I got the 9-inch, and then these are the 14-inch. The 14-inch ones run normally, I think, about $12, $14 normally priced. And yeah, they make a good substrate for collage. Okay, I don't like the way that ended right there. Let's go ahead and okay, we've got to start there. I need to want that torn. Okay. All right, so we'll see where we can go with this and this. Get those 2 started. And I'm going to go back through the book and pick some more things. Oh, they have them now for 40% off. Well, Angie, go get you one. Oh, a pack. You know, get a pack. All right. So, yeah, space bees. Yes, space bees. We have space bees. Okay. So there's the 2 little ones. And like I said, we're going to give these away next week. And then here's some of those scraps. I'm just going to move them to the side. I'm sorry, Malibu. I keep shoving you up under the desk. The thing is, those arms lay really low, you know, so it's also made if you like to sit cross-legged, which I do. I love to sit cross-legged at my desk. And I can still sit cross-legged and have her at the side of me. Oliver doesn't want up here. It's like, oh, I'm not moving. That sounds making me dizzy. So Oliver doesn't like to, well, he doesn't even like to get up here on the desk. There's not, it's like, what am I going to do up here? You know? So anyway, But yeah, she's being okay about me spinning, and every time I go this way, she goes under the table. I spin back out, but she's just laying there. She's being good, aren't you, baby? Yes. Okay. So there's those two. Now, what I want to do is kind of I'm going to look through. I'm going to look through some, pick out a few more things, and then we will do a giveaway. So let's see. I'm going to kind of put these to the over here to the side a little bit. You probably won't be able to see them because I really want to keep these in the foreground here, so I can kind of see what we're doing. So maybe, I mean, I can see them too over here, but let's see here. I'm trying to get as much in here as I can. I can zoom out a little bit, but then you won't see the detail. So we're going to go with this. All right. So let's see. That'll be that. That'll be that. This. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to look in the book here again and just kind of see what I can see that attracts me to anything that I want to add to it. And if there's anything like florals or stuff, and I could get out my floral. I do have the Collage Soup floral book. I might do that. I think I will do that. I think I'll get out some florals. The floral book, if I can put my hand on it now, because I got to flip through all my books. And for some floral borders, that would be really pretty, because I'm going to want like the right colors, going to want the right colors. And I also do I like the honeycombs, the hexagons, I could make some hexagons. I could do that. See, like this. I could do that. And I think we might. I don't have a hexagon punch, so I'd have to cut them out by hand. Thank you, Kat. Hi, Zinjin. Did I say hi to you? Anybody else I might have missed? See, here's a page of hexagon, but I don't want to lose. I really like her face, although she does look kind of scrapbooked together, scrap paper together. I usually don't like that. I do like this, but I don't like the colors. The colors aren't what I want. See, I like these colors. Should I forfeit her for this? I'm going to, guys. I'll just have to buy another book. I'm just going to have to buy another book. And I do like this, I think, for the background of those girls, because I just do not like these girls. I don't like the glasses. Let me hold it up to you. I'll show you. I just don't like those glasses. I don't know. That's just me, everybody. But I do like this. I'll use that over on the 2 small discs. So that may be enough. I just need to go get the flower book out for some more florals, I think. Let me just keep flipping and see what florals I got here. Love her. Like that. Like that. Like that. Love that. She would have been another choice for these. Almost. No, I'm going to go with what I got, because I don't want to change my mind here. I don't really want any honey jars on this. These little babies. So I do like this. This would be a good single disc, like maybe the 9-inch disc. This would be a good 9-inch disc. But I do like that bee too. Bees in space. There's the girl we took her head from. Okay, so let's just go with this to start. Again, this is the Collage Soup Bee's Knees, but I think I am going to pull the one of the floral books from what do you call it? Collage Soup. Let's see. In your flow books. They're diamonds. I think those are all diamonds, Devin. The honey scooper staff. I could. I think you need to get this book, Devin. I'm thinking you need the book. All right, let's see here. I think I'm going to do a little here. And then I got this one. Let me just tack this little flower down on there. Just tack it down enough to, because that's where I want it right there. But I'm going to lose it if I don't contain it. Okay, so I'll trim that off here like that. Something like this. Needs to come over though. There we go. Because this one's going to be looking this way, and this one's going to be looking in this way, like this. Okay, like that. Trim that. Okay, something like this. I'll trim it down here in a minute. This has just got some white paint on it. They come like this. They come wood. Wood, just plain. This has some white paint on. I don't know why. I had probably started something and moved on. Okay, so there we go. There's those two like that. Now I need some yellow and orange flowers. Yes, with the little glue stick on. Yes. Mm. Oh my goodness. All right, Malibu, I'm going to spin. I'm going to spin, Malibu. I'll try to spin you back around so you're not under the table while I'm digging. Okay, I got to go down here on the floor a second and go through my books to look for the flower book. So hang on just a minute because I don't know exactly where it is. All right, let's see. And I got color books that I'm working on top of them. All right, so let's just see what we got here. All righty. Maybe it'll be kind of close to the front of the stacks. Give me just a minute. Birds. I got put a bird. Oh, no, that's not the one. Is flower power the one I want? Flower power? Not sure. I pulled the flower power. Not sure if that's the one I want. Let's see. Maybe there's more than one flower. Queen of Hearts. And that's another flower. So I do have two flower powers. That's what it is. Okay, I'm going to stop. We're going to go with these. All right. Let's see. Because I did use these for a lot of times. All right. Excuse me, Malibu. I'm going to spin. Oh, sorry. She goes, I wasn't ready for that. All right. Okay. No. Going to have to stay down here. All right. Let's see. So I got two of the same flower powers here because they're probably falling apart because I probably used them a lot. But I want some flowers around these edges. You remember the honeybees? Oh, like the group, the honeybees? Let's see. Put in caps, guys, if you're talking to me. Hi, so Cassie. All right, let's see here. I'm going to be looking for the right, colors here. Malibu goes, oh my goodness, too much moving. I didn't think about how she might not like the movement. Also, she'll sit there next to me. I do like these gardenias, like kind of thing. That might be too light. I should go with some more orange and yellow. Let's see. That's a little too coral. But y'all get to look at the book. So. I love these books, the flower power ones. There's just so much to them. I do like that. Don't like that eye in the lettuce. I can do without that. Although I love me some surrealism. I do. But yeah, I do like this yellow and black check. Maybe we'll do some yellow and black check. Maybe, well, we got the hexagon, but still, that might be. I don't know where I'm going to use this yet. I'm going to set everything aside that I pick. I do like this, but I like this now. So I don't want to take that orange leaf from this face because I do like that face. But there's some orange leaves there. I'd rather have flowers though, rather than leaves. That one's just like, that's creepy. Oh, thanks, Kat, for putting in the links. Now, see, some of these might be good. Of course, I'd cut off the white edge. I might go with some of those. These are too red. That orange one right there is maybe too bright of orange. Am I being picky? I don't know. I do like this yellow flower, but it looks a little bright. That yellow looks a little neon. This orange up here, though, is good. I could save her and just get this orange. Okay, we'll roll with that. Y'all still hanging in there. I do like that's too bright. See, some of these are really bright. Really bright. That's pretty. Maybe some of that. This one may not work out as well as I was thinking it would work out. I might have to go with something a little dull, not so bright. Some of these cream color flowers. That's too red. That's just too white. Too red. See, I'm just not having a lot. And that yellow, see, look, if y'all can tell how bright that yellow is compared to my yellow. See, I need more orange. Just don't have a lot of orange yet. Could use a little bit of this yellow, maybe. Aldo, are you giving up? Or are you just refiguring your body there? Yeah, because she's got plenty of room, that's for sure. Oh, here we go. There's some things on here. Okay. And I have this that already been pulled for something. Maybe. Let's go ahead and pull that. Okay. We'll see what we can do with this. And I keep my books in sleeves because otherwise they'd be all over the place once you start cutting into them. All right, so let's move this off of here. All right, now let's see. This. Where's my scissors? All right, what do I do with my scissors? Where are you? There. All right. All right, so let's just cut out a couple of these larger cream color flowers for each one. We'll do a giveaway. Got a couple giveaways today. We'll give away some more of those coloring bookmarks that I got at Books A Million. And then I made 4 Easter cards, 2 U.S., 2 international. And, you know, if y'all don't like seeing collaging like this, sorry. But yeah, it's either this or coloring today. So I don't like this black line right here. Let's get rid of it. Even though I'm probably going to put them in space, I'm still going to cut that down. And this will get trimmed off here. I think I've already got it marked. So right there. Let's see how it's coming together. Now let me go ahead and trim this edge off right here so I know exactly where she's going to set. Okay, I like it. Do y'all like it? And again, when we get done with laying these out and gluing this down, then I'll probably pull out my little desk journal that can be used for gluing things in. So she's going to have a flower here. Is that too? I don't know. It looks kind of almost like a brooch. I guess that wouldn't be bad. Let's cut it out and see. I'm going to have to cut around the bottom there. Let's see what happens. I can always get some more of these flowers out of the other books. I have 2 of them if I haven't used them up already. Okay, so that. Maybe a little bee right there. We'll see. And some of these I don't keep stuff that's way too small. I'll never use all that. Okay, now let's see here. Let's go with, let's trim this down here. Something like that. Cut this up there. Okay. All right. Let's see. Which one do I want? I think I want this one. I want some of that too, maybe. You can always cut it off later. I don't want it. Hi, Starla. Chris, did you get over to 800? Chris had 799. We're trying to get her over to 800. She's really trying to get up to 1,000. CK Chris. She's trying to get 1,000 subbies, and she's probably over 800 now. Okay, let's see. I want that cut in. I'm just trying to eliminate anything I don't think I want to like in there. Can always just stick the stems and stuff back in different places. Let's see. I think I'll try to keep that leaf. Okay, let's maybe keep that. Not that. We'll see. Let's see. Did she get over 800? She was right at. She was at 799 when we checked a minute ago. If Kat will put the link into Chris, here she is, right? Oh, she's at 804 now. Okay, there she is right there, guys. There's her. That's her name right there. Kat can probably put her link in here in a minute. She's already done it once, but you know she could probably do it again because she's so nice that way. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Carrie So said that she and Chris are going live tomorrow, 6:30 Mountain. So that is 9:30 Eastern time. Is that no Mountain? Is that right or no? Is that the West Coast time, Mountain time? So it'll be 9:30 Eastern time. Is that 9:30 Eastern time? Okay, so I want this to kind of go over that, but I don't like that leaf. So we're moving that leaf. This leaf's got to go. Okay, there we go. That's looking good. All right, we're going to just cut this down. We'll have to trim it some more in a little bit. All right, there we go. We got to start there, guys. Now I'm going to have some more stuff, but that's a good start. All right, let's see. Too bright. Here's a couple more. This would probably be good right back there. All right, let's see if I can. And I know I'm doing a lot of cutting here, guys, but you get to see the process. You get to see, you know, what it takes to make a collage. Oh, okay, there we go. Chris just put the channel. And if you have So's Carrie, her channel, we could put that in too. Okay. Glad I'm in Sweden. I just have summer and winter. Okay. Also said. I'm just over here cutting away. All right, let's see here. That might keep that. Keep that. Don't need that. Okay, so let's see. Okay, a little flower over there. This is going to have to be cut down and pieced. Don't like the way those are connected. Well, I am going to have to find some watches too. I do want some element of time in here. That can be in there somewhere like that. All right. Hang on. I think this might be too crinkly. But this one might work. Let's just cut this one down. Keep that. So what else do I have here? Don't need any more of this yellow or orange. Not this one. Some of these littler ones can probably go with our smaller discs, you know. Oh, thanks, John. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you, John. Hope you're doing all right. I know John's taking care of his mom these days, and so some things have been put on the back burner. But y'all can still follow him over on YouTube and on his Facebook. He has a huge. Yeah, he just made over. How much? What did you get over on? Did you get 200,000 or 500,000? What did you get over on YouTube, John? What's your? I think he just got a silver disc. He just got a silver award. Yeah. So let's see. What did he say? Let me scroll back. Oh, your mom passed on Monday. Okay. I'm sorry, John. I did not see that till just now. Okay. So y'all keep John in your prayers, and you'll be back in 2 weeks. Okay. Okay. I know you've been struggling with that, John, and her health for a long time. So, yeah. John just hit the over 200,000 on his YouTube channel, guys. So follow him there, and he has a Facebook group. Go support him and give him some encouragement. Give him some encouragement. Congratulations on the 200,000, and sorry about your mom, John. You're welcome. Okay, let me make a note here. Hang on, guys. I've got to write something. Okay. Okay. Yeah, everybody's giving John their condolences. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that, supporting John and giving him y'all's condolences. All right, I've got to move some stuff here. I'm not going to be able to glue, guys, with all this loose paper here. These are the scraps from cutting down this stuff. And we'll pull out the desk journal if we have time. All right, I'm going to take a quick BRB. Hang on, Malibu. I know I'm spinning you around. She's going, oh my gosh. All right, let me do a quick BRB, and yeah. Okay, we'll see if she stays. I hope she doesn't jump up on here. I really do. I'm going to move the chair back so she can't just jump right up on it. There we go. All right. I'll be right back. You stayed in the chair, Malibu. Yes, you did. Now I got to move it back up. I'll try not to shove you up under there. Nope, you can't come up here. No, baby. You have to stay on the chair. Oh, she wants to get up here. No. Okay, y'all, you're going to have to get down. If you can't, yeah. No. She wants to get up on the table so bad, but there's just no room. All right, let's go ahead and do a giveaway real quick before we start gluing, because once I get glue all over my hands and stuff, and I have the Easter cards too. Maybe I should just do all the giveaways. You want me to do all the giveaways at once? All right, so let's see here. All right, I'm going to stack this real quick. I'm going to stack it. Okay. And then I got these two that we have to do some backgrounds with too. I'm going to stack that. All right, let's see. All right, so we will start. I'm going to do I'm going to do a total of 2 U.S., 2 international with the book cards, and then 2 U.S. and 2 international with the Easter cards. Okay, so I made some Easter cards last night just because I wanted to. All right, so let's see. We'll have some envelopes over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, and then I just need some small ones for the Easter cards. Let's see. All right, let's just go ahead and do this first. All right. So I'm going to give y'all each 3, one from each of the books, and I'm using my little lemon Post-it. I gotta get some more. Can y'all believe I'm out of Post-it? And these aren't even Post-it notes. Let me see. I'm going to get some washi tape then. They're just little notepad. They're not stickies. I've got to get some new sticky notes. I get a couple packs here. I go through the Post-it notes like crazy. I have some like red and dark blue, but those aren't good for stream, on stream. So, all right. Hang in there, guys. Let's see, who else are we missing? Hi, Ann Makes. All right, so give me a minute to get this together. And then when I type in go, we'll do US first. Let's do US first. USA only. Let me get a little. See, this is how much Post-it notes I got. All right, we'll do USA only. Wait till I type in go. Give me a minute because I want to put the cards in here. USA only, 1 to 100. First two people closest to random.org without going over. Okay, so I'm going to give y'all each three coloring. And I showed these on Monday. I'm not going to go through them all right now, but I'll just kind of do. I got flowers, cats, and animals. I got them at Books A Million, and they're coloring bookmarks. Okay, so that's flowers. Here's animals. They're really cute. Okay, so let me. Okay. And then the cats. Okay, and lurkers, feel free to participate. So 1, 2. So I'll give y'all each 3. Okay, we'll do USA. Then I'll have to do the same thing for international over here. Okay. And y'all have to color them yourselves. Okay. Wait till I type in go. One number only between 1 and 100. First two people closest without going over. Hang on. Okay. All right, let me get my iPad. There we go. USA only. Get over here to my random.org. Random.org. Number generator. We'll pick a number after we get everybody in. And first two people closest, USA, without going over. Then we'll do the same thing. Let me go ahead and pull 2 sets for the international. Okay. And then the flowers. There we go. All right, get your numbers in. Don't dilly-dally, dawdle, or lollygag. Get the internationals ready over here. And then y'all can color some bookmarks. Okay, I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't dilly-dally, dawdle, or lollygag. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. First two people closest to, come on, 50. 50 without going over. First two people closest to 50. Where's my marker? Here. First two people closest to 50 without going over. USA only. Then we're going to do the international. Okay, let me scroll back and let me see what I see, and my mods can clarify for me. Let's see. Fuzzy Falcon had 42. I need closest to 50 without going over. Okay, it looks like Fuzzy Falcon, and I just got his address. He hadn't got his. I sent him a print and a sticker. Hopefully he gets it. So yeah, and I just put Falcon on your, because that's all you said on your email. So I just sent it to Falcon at your address. If you want to be more specific, then you can send me something else, Fuzzy Falcon. So Fuzzy Falcon and Kathleen. Okay, Kathleen, KD Kathleen. Are you talking about KD Kathleen? Let me get y'all all right, KD Kathleen. Okay. Kathleen KD. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Kat. Okay. So y'all two got some bookmarks coming. And then, because I got Kathleen's address, now we're going to do, I'll keep, well, no, I'll just, no. Okay. International only. Okay. Wait till I type in go. Same rules apply. 1 to 100. I got y'all's ready to go here. Okay. Wait till I type in go. All right. Hang on. Give me a second. And then I'll just go ahead and do the Easter cards after that too. We'll do all the giveaways, right? So then when I get my hands all gluey, I don't have to stop and clean my hands to do a giveaway. Bye, Arlene. Arlene, you don't want to see my Easter cards? She has to go. Okay. All right, get your numbers in. International only. And then after I do the giveaway, I'm going to get my things glued down and start a paint. I might go ahead and paint the backgrounds. Go ahead and get the backgrounds done. And what I'll probably do is I'll pull other discs, leave this laid out, paint on the other one, then transfer this, just move it over so I can see exactly how it's laid out. You can also take a picture of your layout before you start moving things off. But I'll probably just pull 2 more discs. I got a pile of discs. So, all right, get your numbers on a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit the enter if you haven't already. Okay, let's pick a new number. Get my iPad back up here. Come on. All right, new number. 68. 68 without going over. 68. First 2 people closest to 68 without going over. Looking. Okay, let's see. Tori had 56 and Messy Palette had 64. So is it Tori and Di? I think Tori had 56 and Messy Di had 64. Is that correct? Y'all tell me. Yeah, okay. So we got Tori and Messy Di. Messy's in Australia. Tori is in Ireland. All right, so there we go. So there is our bookmarks. Now we're going to do the exact same thing all over again. But I'll show you my Easter cards. I used the packs that I showed y'all on Monday, the Keely O'Brien's. Well, let me just grab it here. This is it. Is it? Yeah. I use this collage. Sorry, Malibu. I use the Keely O'Brien's Easter ephemera, vintage Easter ephemera, to make some cards. So let me show you them. They're just little postcard size, 4x6, and I did make them pop dotted. So I did this one. And I used liquid pearls and inked all the edges with pink and put some little twine and pop dotted up the little elements here. So I did 2 with blue dots, and this one's a pink. And so little lamb. So there's those 2. And then I did the Easter bunny. Make sure he's There we go. Okay. So did the little Easter bunny and the two little bunnies. And I put little liquid pearls on the corners there. So yeah, I thought they were cute. I know they're kind of cute. Right? They're sweet. They're sweet. Yes, Devin, they're sweet. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put these in envelopes. I think I could use smaller envelopes. Let me see. So you don't know which one you're going to get until you get it. Let me see. Do I have some smaller envelopes up here? I thought I did. Maybe. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, these are fine. Okay. I'm not seeing my smaller envelopes. We'll just go with these. Baby, gosh. Okay, let's get. Okay, there we go. Okay, she's not on the chair anymore either now. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm just going to put them in here. You know what, though? I need to put them in something to keep because they're going to be bumpy. Hang on. I didn't think about that. Let's see. Do I have some regular little cardstock here? Oh, here's some small. Are these smaller envelopes? Yeah, here's some smaller envelopes. But I need a piece of card to put over the top because otherwise it's lumpy and bumpy. You know, I don't want that to be an issue in the mail. So we'll just do that. Yeah, that's better. Okay, it's got two. I don't know. Well, maybe I do need two. I don't know. All right, let's see how I want to do this. I think that should, okay, if I put it in a smaller envelope, then it'll be flat. Okay, let me just do this real quick, guys. Let me fix them up into an envelope so that they're safe. Like that. And I'm just going to stick them up like this till I get them ready, and then I can make sure that they're flat. Okay, then we got the little chickie. Little chick. And then the little lamb. Is that one or two? All right. We got them all together. All right. 2 US, 2 international. All right. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, thank you, Kat. Thank you. All right. So USA only. Same rules, 1 to 100. First 2 people closest to a new random.org number. Okay, wait till I type in go. All right, hang on. There it goes. USA only, 1 to 100. Oh, thanks, guys. I'm just seeing all your comments now. Seeing all your comments about the sweet cards. I thought they were cute, but you know, it's the images. You know, it's the Keely O'Brien's images that made the cards, right? Okay, so USA only. Then we'll do international. Oh wait, I gotta put some names on here. Hang on. Where's my? Here we go. Here. These are not sticky, so I'm having to use a piece of tape, piece of washi tape here. I'll get me some new, what do you call it, Post-its over the weekend. I got, we're getting our dirt and mulch and everything spread this weekend. And then I'm going to get all my plants this weekend, my tomatoes, my peppers, my herbs. So I'd like to get my garden in on Saturday before the kids get here on Sunday. So that's the plan anyway. All right, I'm going to count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's pick a number. Let me get my iPad up here. That way I get all my giveaways done. So when I get my hands all gluey, you know. All right, here we go. New number. That was the last one. 37. 37 without going over. 37. Let me go ahead and put some little lemon slices on these two. Okay, there we go. All right, 37 without going over. Scrolling back. Let's see what I can see. Looks like Hoosier Mama Debbie has 37. Am I correct? Hoosier Mama Debbie? And who else? Let's see. Hoosier Debbie had 37. And who else? Is it Dawn P with 34? Is it Dawn P? Let me scroll back. Yeah, Dawn P. Okay, Dawn P with 34. Had 34. Okay, there we go. So Dawn P and Hoosier Debbie will get an Easter card. And now let's do international again. International only. Thanks everybody for hanging in and playing along. 1 to 100. Wait till I type in go. First two people closest without going over. Hang on. You're welcome, Debbie. All right, hang on. Okay, this is international only. Donna, you need to refresh. You are way lagged. If you can hear me, Donna, you are way lagged. Okay, so international only. Okay. Get a sip of my lemon water. Oh, Malibu's laying on the floor. Too much spinny, baby. Too much spinny. I'm sorry. All right, let's see. Okay. There we go. All right, I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's pick a new number. Last one, that's the last one. Let's generate a new one. 78. 78 without going over. 78. Okay, let's see what we got here. 78. Is it Joan with 69? It looks like Joan was 69 and Donna Quixote. Oh, that's cute. Donna Quixote was 67. Is that correct? So we have Joanne had, what did I say? 69. And is it Donna Quixote? Donna, you'll have, Donna, and I don't have your address. Donna Quixote. I want to spell it. That's cute, though. I might be saying it wrong. There we go. Okay. I need your address. Here's my email. Let me put my email. Let me put my email in here. Email me your address. Don't share your address with anybody and don't put you on any emailing list. But I have to have a place to send it to you. Did I put it in there right? Yeah, I did. Okay, so there we go. Y'all get the Easter cards. All right. That was fun. Okay. Let's see now. What do I want to do next? Let's see. Go back over here to gluing. Oh, I still have to decide on these two little ones real quick. A couple of things. I did have some. Here we go. Some of this. I think I want a little bit. Let's see. Let's go. go up here with this. I'll trim it down. Just get that in there like that. And then this girl, she's going to have it down at the bottom or on the sides here. A little bit of, let's see. Something like that. She might need a little something over here. I think she does. Let's get a little bit more. Or I could get a flower. They probably both could use a flower. Let me look at my flowers over here. Let's look at the flowers. I might need some of those cream flowers. Well, that can be on top, so that'll be okay. I don't really need to have to decide the flowers right now because they're going to be glued on top. Let's see. Hi, Terry. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. We showed your prompts this morning. We showed your prompts. Y'all keep Terry in your prayers, and Raul, and now John. Y'all keep them all in our prayers for comfort. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do? Let's go ahead and move these flowers off of here for now. You might need to, Malibu's laying on. You want to lay on those as well? She's down there laying on the books. All right, so I'm going to move these two off for a minute. And let's move these back in. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just paint some black discs. Paint them black. Let's see. Let me grab a couple here. And then I can just slide, move over. Move them over. So I don't have to take pictures and everything. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's just set these aside for a minute. Okay. Let me get some black paint. Where's the black paint? Okay, where's my black paint? Well, where'd you go? There's the white paint. Where's the black paint? Oh, I don't see my white. I don't see my black paint. Weird. They're all my paint's right here. There's the white. Where's the black? There it is. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and put out some black. And I don't have to use my fingers on this. I'll use a brush. But I do need to kind of put something down. Let's put something down so I'm not totally messing up my desk here. Get a baby white. Oh, I did have something laid out here. I'll leave it on the back for information purposes. Let's see here. Do I have another big piece of paper? Here's one. Okay. All right. There we go. I know it's really flashed out now, right? Put it in caps if you're talking to me, guys. All right, let's see. Oh, sorry, baby. I dropped a paintbrush on her head. Okay. Sorry, Malibu. You know how it is in here. All right, so let's just go ahead and just get a base coat. I'm not really paying attention. Most of this black is going to get covered up, but it's just easier just to paint the whole thing and then, So, and I think I'll do, instead of white stars, we'll do gold stars. Like honey, golden honey. We'll do gold stars. I got to hit this with the heat gun in a minute. so that's really dry, so that the gold ink doesn't just evaporate on the paint. Okay. Okay. There we go. She's fine. You're fine. All right, you want to come back up on here? Come here. All right, you can come up on the chair if you want. Can't come up on the desk, but you can come up on the chair. All right. All right, now let's move this one over. I put out way too much paint. But we could probably use it in the desk journal. We can use it in the desk journal, use some up in there. Okay. Yeah, I didn't get out more that as much as I thought. Making pretty good time today. It's not even 10:30. Get some collage done. I need to make a short or a little mini video of all the discs. Short probably be too short. I don't think I can show all the discs in one short. So I might have to just do a little video and flip them through. Okay, now let me get the excess out of the brush and clean that up. I did get fresh water this morning. All right, let's see here. All right, let me move my bookmarks so those don't get painty. All right. All right, let me get my heat tool. All right. Okay. As long as I can put it on an envelope, Donna. Give me just a minute, guys. Y'all can mute if it bothers you, but just take a minute. Okay, I think that might be done enough. Now I will get out my gold ink. Let's get out my, all right, let's get the lighting back. It's really wanting to fight. Say, do I want to focus on the white? Do I want to focus on the black? But we're going to, we'll get it working here in a minute. All right. So let's get a brush and a pipette. I'm not going to stick my brush in my gold ink. We'll put it out on a what do you call it over here? Hang on. Put it out on a little soapstone. Pipette. Okay, that might be enough. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. Let's see if that's enough. Okay, I got my floppy brush. And I'm just gonna there. And I have no idea where anything's gonna land as far as the collage. So I'm just gonna put the gold splatter everywhere, even though most of it's gonna be covered up. And I can always go back in here with more stars, you know. Individual, put them in individually. Then I have to let this dry too. So while this might be setting up for a minute, I might go ahead and glue the two small ones down. I mean, I'll hit this with the heat gun, but it does take a minute for the gold ink to dry. Okay, so let's move this over there. Let me clean out the pipette. Hang on. Okay, let me clean off my brush. Thank you for being such a good little girl, Malibu. Sorry I'm too spinny for you today. All right. Okay, let's see. Let me check chat again. She's fine, cat. You don't know how spoiled these cats are. Lemon water. Let's see. Who am I missing? Yes, I've been a busy bee, Devin. And Devin, do you come on today? Do you come on today at 2 today, Devin? It does decrease some of the noise. Good. Okay. Let's see if Devin says she comes on today. Thank you, Falcon. That's what it's supposed to. Now it's really flashed out, but when we, move around here, I think I'll have to just move them off the desk for a minute. Okay, I'm gonna have to put them on the floor. That means Malibu has to go out, and I have to close the door. Otherwise, she'll be rocking on them. I have no space to put them anywhere. All my available space is full. All right, so let's go ahead and take this, and let's go ahead and work on the two little ones real quick. Let's work on these two a little bit real quick. 1 Eastern. Is that your normal time? 1? Why did I think it was 2? Okay, so Devin's coming on at 1 Eastern. Bye. Sleep well, Di. Di's in Australia. God, it's late for her. Thanks for coming in. All right, let's see what we can do with these two now. Let me get what you call it here, a thing for matte medium, and I use golden matte medium. This one's almost empty. Got one more. I told Jan, don't send me. She usually sends me these for my birthday, but I haven't been doing. I mean, I've been doing quite a bit of collage, but not like I have over the last few years, where I'd use 3 or 4 of these a year. Okay, let me just set that aside. Okay. All right. Now, let's see. Now I need another brush. Let me get it. Oh, well, good grief. Where'd the other half of that go? I have my brushes in a box over there, and I just picked one up, and I went, I don't think I'm going to use this one anymore. Oh, my gosh. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's use this one. Bye, Zinjan. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, let's just go ahead and get this whole thing nice and matte mediumed out. These two I'm going to give away next week. All right, so let's see here. And you do want to put matte medium on the base, on the back and over the top. Now I don't want this to glue down yet. I'm just going to kind of sit it here because I want to put some stuff, and tuck these under. So let's lift that up. So it's going to be good there. And I'll trim it off. Okay. And I can add flowers. I can add flowers to it. Over the top if I want a flower here or there. But right now I'm just want to get all this down. All right, now let's get a card. You need some kind of a gift card here or squeegee it. Okay. And we'll just trim that off here in a minute. Okay. All right, let's do this one. Let's go ahead and I just don't want to glue it down yet. I just want to set it there a second so I can put the other pieces behind. And again, if I want any flowers or any extra, some little bees, some extra little bees or something, then I can, there we go, glue that on top. Fussy cut out some flowers. Okay. Which I might look through the book and just see. And then if you want to make sure you have all the lumps or bumps out, gotta be careful there, don't get too cray. And turn it on its side and you can see if you have any wrinkles or anything in there. Okay, let me look at this one. They look pretty good. Okay. All right, now real quick, I'm going to take a baby wipe and I'm just going to wrap my brush in that so it doesn't dry out. While I'm doing the rest of this stuff. All right, let me clean my hands off a little bit. Got gold ink on them. Let's see. Bye, Chris. Don't forget, guys, go over to CK's and she's trying to get to 1,000. Let me click on her again. There we go. So y'all go follow Chris. She's over 800 now. She needs to get to 1,000. And she's going to stream with So Cassie. I think she said tomorrow or Saturday. Did she say tomorrow or Saturday? If you want to say it again, CK, before you leave, unless your battery died. I forget what day you said you and So Glitter Cassie are going to stream together. And if So is still here, she can say. All right, so let's see now. Let me go ahead and trim these down. How do they look? Pretty good. And I do paint the backs, and I edge everything in either gold or silver. In this case, it would be gold. I'm going to try to find a couple extra bees to glue on here. Okay, let's continue up here. Okay, you can always trim it some more if I need to. More baby wipes. Here we go. Hi, Raul. Raul, you're welcome. Yes, we know, Raul. We're still praying for you. Y'all keep Raul in your prayers. So we want to have you around a long time, Raul. Okay, I didn't quite get enough glue under there. I wonder if I can. Didn't quite get enough up under there. There we go. And y'all can message Raul over on IG. You want to send him some good thoughts and some warm prayers. Let's see. Did she say? Did y'all say when are y'all streaming together? So, is it? I missed what day. I looked away for a second. Yes, chat moves to. Oh, there it is. Tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So that is on the coast. So that'd be 8 tomorrow night. 8 tomorrow night, Thursday night. Am I correct? And then there's Raul. Thank you, Kat, for putting all the links. All right, let's see if I can do this one. All right. So I'll trim it here. And we'll give these away next week when I finish them. And varnish and all that. Okay. Okay, so what else do I want to do with these? I wanted some bees. Some bees or flowers. Maybe one of both. They do kind of have the bee vibe, but they could use, she's got a bee there. She's got bees. Maybe a flower. Let me look. Where's my little flowers? Come on. Now that Malibu's not sitting, I'm not afraid to spin. Spin the chair. Okay, so two, just not the right colors. I'm going to have to think about the flowers. I'm not liking them for this. I mean, you know, I'm not finding the exact flower I need. Not finding the exact flower. I think I'm going to wait on the flowers. I don't have to finish these today. But let me see. Where's the bee book? What did I do with it? Hang on. Let me see where I put the bee book. There's the flower ones. Where did I put the bee book? Oh my gosh. I can't find it. This room's not that big. I mean, it's big, but it's, you know, I'm spinning around on the chair. I couldn't have gone too far. Where'd my bee book go? Oh my gosh. Hang on. Where did I put it? For real? Ah, there it is. Okay. Bee book. It has to be within the spin of my chair. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let me wrap up my brush again so it doesn't dry out while we're waiting to do the big collages. Yes, they do, and they are bee scissors. They are bee scissors. Okay, let's see. Let me just kind of flip and find a couple of something. All right, let's glue right here. All right, let's see. Those are too big. Let's see what we can do here. Too big. I gotta find something that's, you know, smaller than that. Those are pretty good. Bees in space. I'd have to lose her though. I don't mind losing the bottom half of her. Okay. Let's just get a couple bees out of this. All right. And I do like the blue. I think maybe on these I'll do a blue background. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? A blue, midnight blue. So I think I'll keep a little bit of blue edge. Let's keep a blue edge on this. And I'll match that blue with paint on the rest of it. I'm being a little careful here, guys, because I want to keep the antenna and all that. I'm purposefully keeping a blue edge. I very rarely keep an edge on anything like this. but I think I want that blue to kind of stand out. So I'm trying to keep it even. And I have a 3/4 of a bee to do on the other one. There we go. Let's see. This one doesn't have all its legs. Might have to draw some legs in there. All right, let's see. All righty. I got that one. Oh, thank you, Tori. Thank you so much. Well, thank you. We hope you're doing well too. There's Ginger Cat Pam. Hi, Pam. Good to see you, Miss Di. Di was in here a little while ago. Thank you so much, Tori. Let me write you down for a stick. No, I know you have the panda, so I'll just send you something else, Tori, because I know I sent you a panda sticker. So thank you. I wrote you down. Thanks for supporting the channel. I appreciate that. Let's see. Scrolling. And hi, Dot. Just got home from stitching. Okay. All right. So if you're just coming in, I'm working on these 2 discs that'll be given away next week. And then over here, I've got these 2 laid out. I've got 2 of them laid out over here, large disc with the black painted background on the floor drying. The stars are drying. Stars are drying. All right, let's see what I can get these 2 little bees cut out here. So yeah, so Devin comes on at 1, and then tomorrow at 5, I think it's 8 Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow is So Glitter Carrie and CK Chris are going to stream together tomorrow. And if y'all missed it, just go back. Kat's already put in links 2 or 3 times for both of those. Okay, so let's see here. So we've got this much of the bee. So we can kind of put like that. And then this bee here, let's see, what do I want to do with her? Do I want her to hold the bee? I think I kind of do. Kind of like that, I think. What do y'all think? Does that look good? I don't know if I want it up there. It looks like she's getting ready to attack. I'd rather have it down here. So let me go ahead and glue these down real quick. Then I'll hit the other disc with the heat tool, and we'll start gluing on those. Thanks everybody for being here. All right. I don't like the way he's angled, but that's good enough. Okay. All right, so there we go. So I'm going to set these 2 aside. They have to be painted in. I'm probably going to use midnight blue, although it looks black where I cut around. You can't really tell. But I think, some midnight blue. And, of course, I'll put gold edging on everything. So we'll do that. I'm going to set it aside for now. All right. And then, let's see. Let's make sure our 2, these are dry. All right, wait a minute. I got to put them back down the floor, man. I got to make a space. I have no space. Some fresh baby wipes. All right, let's kind of lay these out a little. Do one at a time here. All right, let's do this. Do one at a time. Heat tool. Yeah, Malibu would not. I'm doing a lot of spinning in my chair. It does spin nice, so. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Kat. Kat said Debbie super chatted me and I missed it. Let's scroll back. I'm going to scroll back. Debbie. Oh, there we go. Sorry, Debbie. Didn't mean to miss you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Writing you down for a thank you. So did you get did you get what I sent you last week, Debbie? Oh no, you might have said and I might have missed it. So I got you down. Got you down, Debbie. Thank you. Thank you, Kat. All right, I think let's see, let's make sure. Yeah, okay. I think that's good. She's on it. My mods are on it, I tell you. Especially Kat. Did you get your last happy mail, Debbie? I sent you a print. Did you get it? Always like to make sure. And you probably told me, and I just missed it. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel. I hope you're finding some good mysteries to read because Janet and I are about done with this one. All right, so here's what I got so far on this one. So let's just go ahead and kind of move it over here a little bit so I can kind of just glue. I gotta have no place to glue. All right, let's move this one off the table. I really have no space here. Okay, so there's that. Now I gotta have a little spot to glue. So I guess I can do that over here on this side over here. Let me get a piece of paper here to glue on. And I'll glue over here. So you won't be able to see me gluing, but yeah. It's going to keep telling me until I answer. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what do I want to start? How do I want to, I know that, and you would like to start from the back to the front. So this is going to be the very back piece right here. So I'm going to come over here. And first I'm going to put some matte medium down here. See, this is why I had to have the stars dried. Okay, and I'm just going to do a section at a time. Then I'm going to come over here and get the back matte mediumed up. And then we'll put this down. And it doesn't have to be right to the edge because I am going to edge it with some paint and also a gold ring. Okay, so there's that. Okay. Then the next thing is, let me go ahead and put this little flower on her dress right here. All right, then the flowers are going to go on top, so she will sit. All right, let's go ahead and pour out some more matte medium. I'd like to at least get everything glued down today so it can kind of sit and everything, you know. All right, now I'll bring her over here to the side. Now again, I don't really want to glue her completely down yet because I want to put that drawer or drawers, the beehives over here. So I want to get this situated and she'll be on top of that. So let's move it down just a little. needs to come over just a little bit. She needs to be over more. This needs to be over here more. I think that was part of my plan, was to have them both. Yeah, that's better. Have one, you know, have them off to the edges a little bit. I'm going to tear her little wing. And then I can always go back. I'm going to put the flowers that we picked out. And I can always go back like down here and add some more flowers and, you know, add more stuff. But I wanted the basic glue down. Glue down. So let's see what I want to do with these flowers. I think I wanted some of them kind of right in there. Right up the edge. Let's go ahead and do that. And I did need to get a watch for all of them. I haven't picked out my watches for all of them either. We'll have to stop and do that. Got some stuff to do. Got to get my watches in here. All right, then this one. It's going to go right here. We'll do that after I get these all glued down. Because I want watches on all four of them. Okay, there we go. So that looks pretty good, don't y'all think? What do y'all think? How's that looking? Like I could probably have a watch right here going up. We'll see. All right, let's go ahead and set this aside. Let me look at it at an angle, make sure I have no wrinkles. It looks pretty good. And I'll trim all this off here in a minute. Okay, so now let's move this one to the side and switch it out. Switching it out here. So now I can remove this because that's the extra disc. Remember, I just pulled extra disc to transfer them over. All right, so now let's go ahead and put that big honeycomb in the back. I'm not looking at chat very much, guys. I'm just saying. I'm trying to get this done, you know, while it's wet. It's kind of like watercolor. You can't take your eye off of it too long. Okay, so now I'm going to take out this back piece here. Come over here on the side. Okay. All right, then I got my drawers. I keep calling them drawers. They're honey bee, you know, honey, what do you call it? Where the bees live. Okay, let's go ahead and do this first. Let's go ahead and do it right in there. Thanks, Laverne. We're getting there. Okay, now I'm going to take her over to the side over here and put on the paper. All right. And again, we'll put some flowers and other things to blend it all in. Okay, now get some more matte medium. Okay. All right. Then I have this one little flower. Did I want it down here? I think I did. Still going with it. I might have some more bees and some other things, but this has got our base done. Okay. Let's see here. Turn it over. Hang on. Trim that up. All right. I think that looks pretty good. And I'm going to put something else over here. And let's see. Let me wrap my brush up for a minute. Let's clean it off. I got to go through and find some watches real quick now. I say real quick. All right. All right. Sip of water. We're still good on time. All right. Let me get her and trim her up right there. Okay. I'm going to have to get rid of this and get fresh papers. They're very gluey. Okay. All right, now let's see. Another baby wipe. Go through lots of baby wipes. I can go through a pack of baby wipes, in 2 sittings. All right, let's see. Watches. I'm hanging out right there. Let's see. Hang on, guys. I gotta dig for a second. There we go. All right. I just get different watch magazines. I missed a call from Denise. Denise tried to call. I didn't hear it ring. I don't know if she needs something. I'm going to call her back real quick. You rang? I'm still streaming.
Yeah, I just said it was an accident. My sleeve.
Butt call. Oh, sleeve call? Okay. I'll call you. Okay, bye. It was a butt call. A sleeve call. She said her sleeve called me. All right, so I just have some watch magazines here. So I'm going to try to find a watch, some time for these and for the 2 little ones. So let's find the big ones first. And we're still with the tour. Let me see what I'm missing. I look for anything in caps, guys. So put it in caps if you're talking to me, especially when I'm doing something like this. I can't just sit and read. Okay, so thank you. The Queen Bee's boyfriend drawers, Devin. Okay, let's see what I can find here. And I do try to find, things that color match or kind of go. All right, I gotta kind of try to quickly flip here. Okay, this is probably a good one. I like the color for this one, for one of the small ones. That looks good for one of the small ones. I just need it bigger for these. Okay. I'll keep flipping. Just give me a couple minutes, guys. I want to catch my breath. Oh, thank you, Shelly, and hi. If I missed saying hi to you. Okay, here's another. This is a good one for one of the small ones. Maybe this one. Let's see. See, because the gold, the honey color. So there's a couple there. That's what I'm going by. I'm looking for the colors. You hear me doing this with the magazine. My hands got, what you call it, all over them. Dried matte medium. Oh, I like that. I do like this. Just that piece of it. Maybe. So you'll have to ASMR with me while I... Okay, that's pretty good. That might be... Maybe if I tear that like right there, that might work. And I think I do want to paint out her glasses and make them outer space, but we'll see. I probably won't get to that today. I won't get to the painty paints. Oh, there's a gold. That one might work. I don't like the silver, but let's see if I trim this out. It might work. It's got a silver body to it. Let's see, that might work. All right, let me keep going. Can I turn these pages? Oh, I do like that. I always like that one, but it's silver. It's too much silver in it. I don't want too much silver. So you gotta love pictures like that. Nope. Well, maybe. Let me tear it in half and see. Oh, no. We'll see. I'm just going to go through the whole book until I find anything that might work. Hang on. I still need one more small one for the other little disc. Almost through this magazine. Ooh, that's good there. It's probably too big. We'll see. Okay, maybe this little piece here. That might have too much silver. All right, there we go. We got enough to play with here. All right, let's see. Let me cut this little one out here. So do y'all have any plans for Easter Sunday? Like I said, I'm going to have Cameron and Samantha over. Might need to, I don't know if I'm going to use that one. We'll see. I do like this, but it's going to be too big unless I can really work it in right there. Let's see. Do y'all have any plans for company or family or anything? Let me check chat. Thank you, Kat. Oh, thanks, Shelley. All right, let's see. I think I can probably work this into there. I'm going to try to cut out a little bit of that flower right there. Let's see about moving that up there. I think I like that there. Okay. We're rolling with this. And of course, y'all know I put watch hands and things. I try not to, I think about it, but I try not to too much overthink it. Because you overthink it and go, oh, that's just a little bit this, a little bit that. And you won't ever decide. You won't ever make the decision to glue it down. I can always add more flowers, but I'm going to add, watch hands coming through there somewhere. Okay, so there's that one, except for I think I want her glasses to be painted out and have some scrap on there, painted out and stars in there, gold star. I don't mean gold stars. I mean gold stars. Like have this in the glasses. Do you know what I mean? Bye, Deb. Thank you for being here. All right, so there's that. We got a little piece here missed. Okay. All right, so there's that. All right, let me move this over to the side. And let's look at the next one here. And any any names of watches and stuff, I cut out. See, that's too silver, I think. Although there is silvery stuff over here. It might work. Let's cut this one out here. Let's see here. This would probably be better on the little ones here. Let's see. Because I got this other little one here. Cut these out real quick and see what the little discs look like. Go boil some eggs and make some egg salad sandwiches for lunch when I get done here. Let's see, I got this half of one here. Too light. It's got light over here, but that's too much light. All right, let's see. That's too silver. Let's go and try this. Just kind of got to play with it a little bit. Nope, that's not going to work. I might have to just go dig through the magazine some more for this one. We'll see. I got this though. Maybe. Let's see. I don't want to detract from that bee butt right there. Do you know what I mean? The bee butt. And that covers up too much and detracts from the flower. I don't know. I don't know if I like it here. So Lisa O said her son and daughter will be home for a week. Dot will be going to her niece's for tea. Nice, Dot. Was a formal tea. Tea and crumpets, Dot. Tea and crumpets. The bee butt is crucial. It is, right? The bee butt is crucial, Riri. Okay, so Ginger Pam said, my family will be here from Australia. When aren't you going to Australia, Pam? So Pam will have her family there, but I think, didn't you say you are going to Australia within the next few months, Pam? I think you said. It's just not perfect enough. When I say perfect, I don't mean, oh, it's got to be perfect. It has to just be right for the piece, I should say. I hate to use the word perfect because nothing's ever perfect, and people that try to do things perfectly never get things done. So, yeah. All right. So let's see. which one of these will I do? Maybe this one? No, I like it, but it's too long. Maybe if I just cut that edge off. Let's cut this edge off and see if I just cut it down. Maybe if I just cut this down. Let's see. June. You're going to Australia in June. Okay. Maybe it just needs that up in there. Or there. What do y'all think? Y'all let me, what do y'all think? Does it look more balanced left or right? What do y'all think? I'm thinking right, but I'll have to find a flower or something for right here. Okay. Right or left? You don't think it's got to have a watch. It's got to have a watch in there. Or I could even do it somewhere down in here. But that gets lost down there. Okay, let's see. Y'all are both saying, some of y'all are saying left, some of y'all are saying right. Devin says left. It kind of does balance out with the B over there. And it may be I just don't like this particular piece of watch. All right, everybody's saying left. We're gonna glue it down. You know, the thing is, I paint on all this, guys. So stuff gets painted out. A lot of things, and I can always paint over it, put something else. Nothing's ever permanent in this. You can always, you know, paint out, put more in. All right, so now I got some watch pieces there for here's the two small ones. Okay. All right, so there's that. I'm going to set this aside real quick. We're going to do those two small ones and then, or find where I want the watches on the tick. So I haven't painted these in yet either. So let's see what we got here. We got this one, and this one. Got three kind of small ones like this. That looks pretty good right there. Okay. I'm going with that right there. And trim that down. Okay. And then this one could use a little bit bigger piece. I like the watch hand showing there. So let's go ahead. I don't really want to cover up her wing very much. Let's just put it down here. Okay. Let's see here. And I can always go back in and add some more bees. All right, let's trim. And again, we have to paint things in, but I'm not going to do that today. But when I do, I will post them on Instagram. Sometimes I get time to paint here. This is why, you know, it takes a while to do these. Plus, I did 4 of them. But the reason I did that is because I'm going to give these 2 away next week. So y'all be here next week. And I'm going to paint them in, probably put some more little bees, some more. It'll be outlined in gold. It'll be very cool. All right, so let me go ahead and clean my brush. Put my brush in water. I'll wipe my hands down a little bit. I got to take fingernail polish remover to get the paint off. I like my fingernails for Easter, but they don't last till Sunday. All right, so let's see. Let's see what we got here. Let me get another baby wipe to clean my scissors. All right, guys. Well, let's look at what we've done today. And hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Sip of lemon water. Yeah, I did all the giveaways today. I did 4 Easter cards and 4 sets of bookmarks. Did that kind of early. So they're going to have gold edges, and I'll paint some, you know, do some details and stuff in them. But these will be giveaways for next week. Okay. And then let me go ahead and I did start Leon's journey, but I'm not going to have time to show you all that, I don't think. I wanted to kind of show you gluing some stuff into my desk journal. Let me just show it to y'all real quick. The leftover pieces. This is where you can use, and I didn't get any real paint out except some black, but use this to throw, you know, in your, you know, different little pieces, glue them in. So I got a lot of leftovers from today's cutting. So I'll probably leave this out so to make me do it. Make myself um, glue things down. See what I'm saying? And I usually don't use my golden matte medium in this. I usually just use a glue stick just because, you know, this isn't having to be so permanent, really. It's just to use up pieces. And then if there's any leftover paint or anything, I scrape the paint in there. Let's just find another little spot here. I'm just kind of looking by color. Some brown here. What do I got? Here's a little flower. So it's just leftover bits. So if you keep some kind, it could be a composition book. It doesn't have to be anything fancy or special. And then you just can glue leftovers in there. Then you can go back in and paint and doodle on top of it. Just make sure I don't have another baby wipe. I don't want any glue gluing the pages shut. So let's just see here. What about this? And see, I never did use this. So let's see here. Maybe it's just this little butterfly. It's just fun to pick places to throw some stuff in, because you can start a whole world here going on. And just keep layering and layering. This book could last you a lifetime. Really good. I've had it for some years. I have had this one for some years. And, it's another little, let's just add that little piece there. Okay. So anyway, and then you can scrape in leftover paint or purposefully paint. Scribble, what do I got here that matches this? Anything? I had a bee sitting there. I don't know what happened to the bee. This kind of goes. Let's go with that. So anyway, guys, I hope y'all have a great rest of your week and a nice Easter holiday or weekend if you have, Good Friday off or, having the family come in. I do appreciate y'all being here. Hi, sister. Lucretia. Who else am I missing? And don't forget, Devin comes on at 1 Eastern. So, yeah, I'll just leave this here and just kind of play with this as I, finish up those discs. I'll need to take a picture, a thumbnail. But, yeah. Any questions or anything before we head out, guys? I'm going to go boil some eggs. Thank you, Devin. I appreciate that. Yeah, let me pull the discs back up here and take a picture. They're not done, but I want to promote Collage Suit book. The books. So I'll put these out here with the bee book and maybe the flower. Well, maybe the flower book too. But definitely I wanted to, promote the bee book. So we'll do this. We'll do something like that. All right, guys. Well, y'all have a great rest of your day. And don't forget, I stream every Monday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. And if you are almost done with your scabby, let Janet know so that she can get you in for the drawing on Monday. All right, guys. Bye. And thank you guys for the super chats. I love you guys. Bye.